How's it going, good friends? Brian from Apex Detail. About to head out to the Chicago Auto Show where I finally get to meet some of you guys face to face. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really excited to finally put a face to some of these names that I trade emails with and talk to. So I'm really looking forward to it. Before I go, I do want to put out a short video because I've been getting a lot of questions. You guys have been starting to get into ceramic coatings, coating your own cars, protecting your own cars, and I have a lot of questions on maintaining the coating. How do you go about doing that? Do you clay it? What do you wash it with? What do you maintain it with as a topical? I'm going to cover that today. So before I get into that, I did speak of the Chicago Auto Show, and I will be out there for this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be at the booth. I will be at booth SH27. That will be the Turtle Wax booth. So that's where you can find me, and I can't wait to meet some of you guys. So as for videos from now through that period, I will capture a ton of footage to share with you, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them up, so we'll see how that goes. All right, when it comes to ceramic coatings, if you have a coating on your car, the last question was, can I use the Turtle Wax line to maintain the coating? You absolutely can, especially if you have the ceramic spray coating as your foundation or your base coating. Then what you would want to do to maintain it is wash the car with their ceramic wash and wax. And then they have the ceramic wet wax you could use for a drying aid. All of these have SiO2 in them, in their formula, and will build upon the base layer or foundation layer you have. And then in between washes, you can use the ceramic 3-in-1 wash. I've showed many times how to use the hybrid solutions as a team, and they're absolutely fantastic. Now, let's move on to if you have a professional 9H ceramic coat, either you've had done from a professional detailer or you did it yourself. How do you maintain that? Well, let's take jade, for instance, and I'm bringing a car in shortly that has the jade ice ceramic coating on it. How do we maintain that? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is wash it with their, this is their Jade Detox. This is a pH-neutral car shampoo. It's gentle. It's formulated to have enough strength to clean the ceramic coating without breaking it down. It's also infused with SiO2 to help build upon that base layer. After that, I am going to feel down around the bottom of the car. It's very rare that contaminants can bond to a ceramic coating, but it does happen. If I feel something, it's going to be removed with maybe a synthetic clay bar, a mild clay bar with no abrasives. That's where some of you guys mentioned the plumber's putty. That has no abrasives in it whatsoever and would work for down around the bottom of the car. Doesn't matter what you use. There always will be a chance you are going to mar the car. And then you'll need to do maybe a light polish with Car Pro Essence Plus. It's a roll of the dice. If you clay the car when it's coated, you could still scratch it, you could still mar it, just like claying a car that has no protection whatsoever. So what do you do after that? There are a couple options depending on what type of coating you have, because within their family, they will offer you toppers, detailers, quick detail sprays, or even more concentrated toppers. For instance, Jade has A70, which is a more concentrated topper for their car. Can also be used as standalone protection. They also have the Jade A68 Reboot, and that's what I'm going to use today, and I have footage of that, so let's get into that now. So we're working on a ZR1 Corvette here. This vehicle has been coated with Jade. I certified myself for quite a few different coatings to give my customers an option if they have something in mind or something to pick from, instead of just jamming one brand down their throat. So this has a Jade coating. Once again, they offer ice and they offer quartz. So as a topper, I'm going to use Reboot, but before I brought it in, I washed it with their Detox. That's a pH neutral shampoo, but it also has a little bit of SiO2 in it to reinvigorate the coating as I'm washing it all in one step. A lot of cars are well taken care of some garage kept, some not. And this type of shampoo will easily clean the coating. If you need something a little bit more powerful, Car Pro Reset, maybe even a ½ ounce of Power Clean added to the wash solution does help without breaking down the coating itself. That's very important. So after that, a topper. And what I'm using here is Reboot. They have Reboot 2.0, and it is a less concentrated version of the coating itself within the family, so it'll bond well together, it'll play well together, and you'll see me applying it to just about every hard surface of this ZR1. The plastic, the decals, painted surfaces, on and on. Every topper can be just a little bit different in one way or another. Some concentrated more than others. Some you need to apply it to one panel at a time, wipe it off immediately. Some leave it sit for 3 to 5 minutes. Some you can apply it to the whole car and then come back and start to wipe off where you started. So this here, I'm going to do half a hood, apply it, then wipe it off immediately. Go to the other side, apply it, wipe it off immediately, and I'm still in a shop setting. If I did it outside, I would do an even smaller version. Makes it easier for you to wipe it off and get it applied evenly on the substrate. All right, so it's looking fantastic. We're adding depth to the coating itself, more protection. You can get around the car rather quickly with something like this. Very little effort. That takes care of the painted surfaces. You can do headlights, taillights, wheels, chrome, aluminum. I'll get to the carbon fiber here. And on top of the carbon fiber, they decided to do the vinyl on the roof here. And I can take care of all of that in one shot. Depending on what topper you choose, you can even do the glass while you're at it. Some, it's just too much of a pain to use on glass, but this one here works well with glass, plexiglass, clear plastic such as we have over top of the supercharger here on the ZR1. So we're going to protect that inside and out. Inside the hood, we're going to use the protectant to go over the carbon fiber as well. While I'm under the hood in the engine bay, while I keep these detailed and perfectly clean, we're going to protect all hard surfaces and go over them every maintenance period. So the goal is every maintenance or every cleaning, leaving the shop in the same condition, pristine condition it left when it got the coating in the first place. So if that means doing everything I mentioned and even adding a light polish using maybe Car Pro Essence Plus or something similar to it, where you can polish out very light blemishes from the coating without removing, that can be included as well. Okay, so that was a topper for the ceramic coating. It's within the family, so you have no worries whatsoever that it's going to bond properly, play well together. There are a lot of toppers that will bond and play well with other coatings, but you just have to test on your own, take some time, and find out which ones do. If you stay within the family, you know they will bond properly. You won't have any problems. When it comes to the Reboot here, they have a version 2.0. The second version is more concentrated, gives higher gloss, better durability. Pretty much every coating you would be able to think of has their own line of aftercare products. Let's take, for instance, I like the Adams Tracer coating. They have a rinseless way to wash that coating, and this is an SiO2 rinseless wash here. They also have Wash and Coat, another version similar to the J Detox, and they also have their Ceramic Boost. That's their version of the A68 Reboot. So all companies will have products to help maintain after it's coated. and should be no big deal to maintain afterwards. One of the big draws to a ceramic coating in the first place is how easy it is to clean after it's applied. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate. Hope to see some of you guys soon. Catch you in the next video.